Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Welcome back to Farming Simulator 22. And so, I mean, we're still well over 10,000 euros that we're going to get just being paid to do the job. And there may be extra money coming in. Now, there used to be that you would get extra money come in from doing a job. You would be able to get a little bit extra for the last few bales that you sold. Now, whether or not that is still going to be the case, AI Worker J has stopped unexpectedly, not enough money. So that's it. Our dude with the plough is not going to do any more until we have done our baling, and not our baling, we've done the baling, until we've done the wrapping, and then we've sold the bales over at the biogas plant. I can't just go and take a few bales over there and tip them out, because we don't actually get any money. We just got to deliver them and deliver on the contract. We've got to do this until, you know, we basically got to wrap all of these bales now and then start loading them up and taking them over to sell them. So let's unfold this one. We can just run this one with this tractor. It'll be fine. You around like that. Are there any options that we want to know about? Change driving direction. That's for the tractor. Fold, turn on automatic drop with Z. We'll definitely have that one. And we'll run like this. So we've got automatic drop. So everything is going to be automatic. So all you've got to do is drive over it like that. And then it will automate the entire process. So we drive over here. Slowly-ish. Get to about that point there, and drops it down on the ground nice and smooth like. Then we go and get the next one. So we've got to do this 30, how many times? 39 or 37. 37 times we've got to do this. And that was one. That's why I didn't want to do this job. It's a bit tedious. So then it brings it up. But at least we've got the automatic drop, which is going to speed things up a little bit. I'll go over into this bale in here next. And we want to go back to the dealership and get the last machine. We'll do that with the bigger tractor because that one's got faster road speed. So it's probably the better one for the job. Come over this way. Now, I'm not going to sell all of the bales. I'll do one load on the Artisan to start with. We'll do a full, complete load, and we'll sell those bales. And then the second time, I'll do a part load to sell the bales. Because I figure that if I do too many at once, is like if you just drop them as a big chunk, it might be that we don't get extra money for them. I don't know how the extra money works, because once you complete the order, if there's extra bales there, we should in theory be able to get some money from that. Whether or not that will actually work, I don't know. I have to wait and see, find out. That one up over there. We're going to fill up this entire field with bales. It's going to look like we've got giant marshmallows all over the place. I quite like marshmallows, so, you know, at least we will have that. I'll go and get that one up there. It is a slow, tedious job. And we can't sort of break it up and go and look at other things because there is nothing else to look at. What I might do is we'll go partway around this field. Square bale wrapping, mine, is something that I've never actually been involved in. Never. I have picked up a couple of square bales that have been wrapped out in the fields. But the actual wrapping bit, I was not involved in the slightest. I've never operated one. I've seen one operating. I was sort of standing on one side of the field, and it was being used on the other side of the field, but that's about as exciting and about as close as I've ever gotten to a square bale wrapper being used. I've never been any closer than that. So this experience here in the Farming Simulator game is the closest I've ever been to it. Now what I was thinking is I might just go around the fields get up there and just sort of do a few more of these bales, and then we'll hop into the big tractor and we'll run down to the dealership and we'll go and pick up the artisan stacker that we've got down there ready and waiting, and we'll bring that one back up and we'll load up a load of bales and we'll take it over to the BTA just to break this up a bit so we don't do all 37 bales all at once. Otherwise this is going to get a little bit tedious. And this is why I didn't want to do baling jobs. This is exactly why I didn't want to do baling jobs, because quite frankly it's not an exciting experience. But we do at least have the option for automatically dropping the bales on the ground. Like, I don't have to do that myself. I mean, it's not a great hardship, you just press a button, but still. It does make it a little bit easier. Sometimes you don't want to, though. You wrap, and then you take the wrapped bales to a set location. I've done that before myself. It's quite a useful thing to be able to go and do, so you don't always want the wrapper just to dump the bales on the ground once you've finished with them. But in this instance, it's absolutely fine, because we're going to have the artisan that will be picking all the rest of them up. So I'll get this one. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get these 3 other bales along here. We're just going to nudge that one a little bit, like that. And then once I've got these other 3 that are lined up in front of us, we'll then go and get the stacker, and then we'll come back and we'll do some more wrapping after that. As I reckon that the bales that we've now got wrapped with these 3 will be enough to finish everything out. You've quit, haven't you? So let me go to you and do that, and then I go back to him and get that next bale like that, and then start driving him down the road here, down the field, and I can sort of keep an eye on that thingy. There, he's just changed over now. He's just dropped the bale, so I'll now go back to him. Go and pick up the next one, like that. Wish I could do this with a couple more bales. There. Take him on a bit further. So he's still doing. He's now finished the wrapping. That was quick to finish the wrapping. We'll get this one up to the edge of the field over here. And then we get another bale wrapping. That one right there. And then back up a little bit. Careful I don't damage the wrapper on those other bales. Now bring him over here. Go out onto the road. I'm going to head on down a little bit. So I'll get down to the corner and then I'll change over and I'll do another bale, because he's probably finished by now. But we do want to get this one moving now. Actually, let's drive this down to the dealership, shall we? Rather than jumping backwards and forwards between them, because it's going to start to make us seasick too much. So we'll run all the way down here. See, this does 53k, whereas our other tractor only does 42k. So this one's a little bit faster on the road, so it's the better option for whipping back to the dealership really quickly to go and pick up that next machine that we want. And then we can use that to carry the bales to the biogas plant. Now, there shouldn't be any problem with unloading the bales at the biogas plant. Not that I can think of. It should just be a straightforward go in and tip it up. So our first time with the full load, that won't be any issue. It's just I'm going to do some little part loads after that, so that we can try to maximize any money that we may end up getting from the sale of extra bales. Really hoping we've got some extra bales that we can sell. It would be wonderful if we do, because we'll be able to make a fortune out of it. So we come in around here. There is our artisan stacker. Didn't need that rake. I mean, we could have gone and used the rake. We could have joined some of the rows together, but it just didn't seem to be worth it. So that'll take 14 bales at a time. The last one that we had did 16 bales at a time. The one that we had in the last version of the game. And it was actually the last 2 versions of the game. They both took 16 bales at a time. But this one, they've reduced the number, so we can only put 14 bales into this artisan stacker, which, I don't know, I feel like we've been a bit hard done by with that, only taking 14 at a time. I mean, technically, it's not really a machine that's designed for loading in the field and then taking the bales off down to, like, to go and deliver. You'd go and stack them on a stack site somewhere nearby. I mean, maybe you would clear a dozen different fields and bring them to a central location, but technically this machine isn't really one that you would load up a load of bales on it in one place and then drive it off to town to go and sell it. You'd stack them in the field and then you'd load them onto a trailer to sell them after that. The trailer would hold more bales, in theory. But I mean, I guess you could do that. You could drive this around and sell them that way. That's what the contracts ask us to do. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to get this one back up to that field. It's a long trailer, so we may end up getting into a spot of trouble against some of the traffic up here. Hopefully we won't. And we can load it up with our first 14. So we got 32 bales, was it? Is it 32? 34? I can't remember. 37. Okay. Not even close. 37 bales. So, I mean, we can load up 2 full loads, I think, with 28 bales, and then we'll be left with another 9 at the end. So I don't think those 9 bales are all going to be excess bales. I think that some of them would want to be sold as well. So we'll do 2 full loads with this one, and then we'll see after that what percentage of the contract has been completed. So let's bring you in here like this. I'll turn off those beacons. Let's just quickly jump to this one here. And we'll keep going with this wrapping of the bales while we do other things with this one. So here I need to just start that one up. So you can see the spikes on there. See all those spikes? Yeah, you really wouldn't want to go putting all of those spikes onto these silage bales. That is not the way to treat silage bales. That's just criminal, really. That is an absolute crime against nature, that is. Like, there would be nothing left of the wrap on the bottom part of those bales. Absolutely nothing left whatsoever. So let's bring that one in there like that, and then while that one is busy doing its thing there, we can move this one over and go to that bit right there, and then I can go round like this. Yeah. One. Oh, he's finished wrapping that bale already. Alright, so far we have 6 on here. So let's grab that one and grab that one. And I will move over and get these. I was going to say, I'm pretty sure there was another one here somewhere. Wage payment, €1,793 went out in wages. We have got €9 now, income from something. I'm not sure what that income is from. That might actually be the mobile antenna that we set up right at the top of our land. Did we do that? Pretty sure we did. Go to owned. Huh. Well, I mean, if we go production generators, that one doesn't tell me if I've got one. Not on there, it doesn't. And it doesn't say. So if I go in here, That's leased items, and this is owned items. And I got front loaders, animals. See, I got that in there. But what I don't have here is a list of property that I own. Mods and DLCs. No. Farmland, construction, wardrobe, animal dealer. So it doesn't actually tell me the buildings I own. Cow pasture. Sheep. There. I click on that. It's not telling me that I already own one. So I don't actually know with that. I mean, what I'd like to do is, if I go whizzing up the hill over here, there's our property there. I'm pretty sure I did make one, didn't I? I put an antenna up here somewhere. And that's where we just got our €9 from. Didn't I? Yes, I did. There it is. Okay, so I did do that. That's why we got €9. Well, that's good to know, at least. Let me just pick that one up. And then if I switch over to this tractor, we can clear out of the way a little bit and go and get the next bale lined up. Like that. And then I've got that bale there that I can pick up. So we've got 11 bales on board at the moment. We just want this one here and then 2 more there on the outside edge. So we will go and get these bales. We'll load them and we'll take them over to the biogas plant as per our contract for these bales. It's literally just over there. So we haven't got very far to take it. We check in here under the contract. So 20% done. Mow the grass in field 24, bale the grass, wrap it to make silage bales, take the bales to the biogas plant. We're 20% done. This one up here is 81% done, so he's cracking on now. He's doing a great job. So we'll fold that one up. And we'll come around here, ignoring the little bits on the side of the road that we've just gone and crushed. The biogas plant looks a little bit different to what it did previously. So where am I supposed to tip these out? That symbol right there is... I'm guessing that we tip the bales here on this side. This is where I'm guessing that they got to go. You can come in here and you can buy the biogas plant yourself. If you have a look there, buy production point. So if I press R on here, do I want to buy the biogas plant for nearly €500,000? No, I don't. I don't wish to buy it. Absolutely not. What I'm hoping, though, is that this is where I deliver the bales. I don't know what's delivered over this side. I don't know what will be delivered there. This is where you get the digestate out of the machine. Let's go in here. So we'll unload the bales and we'll see if we can just dump them here. This should be where we drop them off. It's the sale point. At least it's the normal sale point. So put them there like that and then open it. It is working. Taking the bales. Oh. Contract on field 24 finished. Wow. I've only picked up one lot of bales. What am I supposed to do with the rest of them? Oh, I can't sell them here, can I? Wait a minute. We may have to be doing a bit of driving to sell the rest of this. Silage... Biogas plant's 158, animal dealer is 156, but I can't sell it up here. I still don't think I can. Don't you have to own it? Biogas plant. I mean, it might not be. It might just be the thing has got to be full. Now, there used to be... Oh, there's the No, that just says 60 kilos. let's speed time up a little bit, shall we? We'll go 360. I'm going to fast forward time now until 1 o'clock. It's going to start raining in a minute. I don't want it to rain. That doesn't seem to have helped. That doesn't actually seem to have done anything at all. I've got this silage that I've gone and dumped here. And the contract is finished with hardly any silage having been taken. And I'm stuck now with those bales there. I need to be able to sell them. I think we can't sell them here. I think we'll have to drive them to the animal dealership, which is a lot further away. I've also got to be able to load these bales up. So we're going to have to turn this one round. I'll have to get these bales loaded on. I won't fast forward any more time. That's not working. So I'll bring that one round there like that. And then I will come up here, and this is how we're going to have to do this. I'm just going to have to sit here with this one and load these bales up one at a time like this to take them away again. I mean, we are at least going to be able to make a load of money. But the reason that I'm doing this, I'm not finishing that contract yet, is because I got no way of moving these bales myself. Well, I suppose technically I have. I do have a front loader. I could load them onto a trailer and do it. It's just going to be a lot simpler if we do it like this. So we've got to take the rest of the bales. We've got to take these and the bales in there. So we've got at least 2 trips. And we've got to take them over there. Animal dealer. That's the one that buys the silage. And we'll get 157 euros per 1,000 litres for it. So we'll just keep picking these bales up. Like this. Load up this bit. So, yeah, all of that silage in there. I don't really know what's going to happen with that. I guess maybe that's a midnight thing. Because that's what it used to do, is it would change at midnight and then give you the money for whatever was in there. But it would also, like, the thing would empty out a bit as you went through the day, as time went on. 29 euros in sold bale. So I just sold a little bit of extra bale just then. 0 euros in sold bale. So there was a bit there that sold. Kind of did something. I'm not really sure what it's doing there. It seems to be a bit unusual there. I'm not really sure what's going on. I'm also very surprised at how little silage was actually required to complete this job. So all the rest of this silage that we've got here is what we'll be able to make some money out of this. So we'll load this one up now. Get another 4 bales in here. 2. And I'm going to drive all the way over to the dealership. That's the only downside to this, is that we're going to have to drive this all the way to the dealership. It's quite a trip, but it should be worth it. 14 bales of silage on board. That last one right there. There we go. Let's go. We want to get over there. So I think we just go this way. And fold that one up as well. I'm not 100% sure of the route that we're supposed to take coming along here. Now, I got 49 euros at the moment, so I could, in theory, go and start that other tractor up. He'll at least be able to get a little ways. He'll be able to travel on a little bit, do a little tiny bit more work here. So set him going. Probably help if I stopped, and actually the reason I've been doing that is because I've been slowly working through doing all of these. So we'll work through another one. We'll grab another bale there. And we can keep going. Bring you on round over here. There's a little tiny bit of grass there that we missed. That's fine. Not worry about that. Okay, this one, I think I want to turn left here. Down through this road. I'm pretty sure that sign that's spread across the road there. No, maybe I didn't want to turn left. This is coming around the land that we used to own here. Where else would we go? Right, we're coming down. Oh, no, I definitely don't want to go up there. I was wondering if the road went over this way, but it doesn't. So we are going in the right direction. We do want to head on down this way. It does sort of twist round and go the wrong direction for a little ways, but that's fine. We don't need to worry about that. We get down to the roundabout down here, and then, not the roundabout, it's just a junction. Out round here, like this. And then we go on up this road all the way to the end. 4, 3, 2, 1, and we've run out of money again. There we go. Helper J, Helper I stopped working unexpectedly. Not enough money. Don't worry, we're about to get you some more money, so you will be able to continue on with this job enthusiastically right to the finish now. There's not actually very much left of that job to do, and then we'll get another few thousand. But this job here, we've got 12,000 euros lined up already to get. We've just got to sell these bales. So we've got... I don't know how many was sold to start with. I think maybe 8 bales was sold. So we're probably going to be bringing 2 full loads of this without too much trouble. Now, last time round, to actually be able to get in here and sell stuff, you had to come in here, and then you go up this bit all the way down through here. It's actually really tricky to avoid driving into... That lamppost came out of nowhere. It wasn't my fault. That lamppost came out of nowhere. It was not my fault. So we've got to sort of weave in and out around there, and then we get to this bit. So then we can start tipping this one up. Like that. Tip it right up, and then once you got it mostly in place, you confirm that that's where you want to do it. We want to drop it there, and it sells the whole lot. We get 12,320 euros from that one load. So we're going to go and do that again. We're going to get another 12,300 euros from the next load. And then after that, we'll get another whatever is left over for selling the bales. And then we get 12,000 euros for completing the job. So we're going to wind up with a good 30-odd thousand, close to 40,000 euros for this baling job. So despite the fact that we are having a bit of a run around with the thing, I think we've actually done alright out of it. I genuinely didn't expect it to be this much, but then I think that I'm going to go out on a limb here, and I'm going to say that it is slightly broken. You shouldn't be getting that much extra from the bales and everything. Like, we only sold 8 bales to complete that contract. That doesn't feel right to me. Like, I was expecting maybe 8 bales left over that we'd be able to sell for ourselves for a little bit of extra money. But having 8 bales sold to complete the entire contract, and then we go along and sell all the rest of them off the field, doesn't really feel like it's working as intended. However, that's what it is. We just have to... Unfortunately, folks, that is all we have got time for today. A massive thank you to everybody who has earned their way into the Great Book of Names. To find out some more details about all the names coming past, please head into the description and click on the link to the Discord. It's a link to another video. The link is on the other video. Please also consider checking out the links there for Nitrado, who provide gaming servers for games like Farming Simulator, Minecraft, Ark, and several others. And there's also Fanatical, who will help support your gaming habit by providing you with cheap games and also giving me a small commission on anything that you buy using my link. If you've enjoyed this particular video, then please head down below and give us a like. And if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me. Get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.